The given figure shows the waveforms of two inputs A and B, and that for the output Y of a logic circuit, we need to find the logic circuit as what is the output of the logic circuit we need to find. Here they given the signal as a low signal. So this is high and this is low. Like this, here low, high, like this is going on. This is the output. These two are inputs and this is the output. The options they given us OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate and NAND gate. Okay. First we will see the truth table of OR gate. This is A, input A, this is B and this is the Y, output Y. So 0, 0, OR gate means that is we need to add that one. So 0, 0 is equal to 0, two inputs, output is 0 and 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0 is 1, 1, 1 is 0. Okay, this is the truth table of the OR gate. Second one, the truth table of AND gate. They given the input A, B and output as Y. Input, this is AND gate means we need to multiply. So 0, 0 multiply will get as 0 and 0, 1 multiplication is 0, 1, 0 is 0 and 1, 1 is 1. Okay. Now we will see the diagram figure. This is low signal, so this is 0, this is low, 0, this is high signal, so 1, 1 and this is low, so 0. Now here 0, this is low signal, 0, 1, 0, 1 and this is 0, 0, 0, low signal, this is 1. What is the output they are asking? What is the output they are asking? Now we know that these two are inputs, so 0, 0 is equal to 0. So here we are having 0, 0 is equal to the output as in 0. So this is correct. Now 0, 1, input 0, 1 is equal to 0. So 0, 1 is equal to here 0. So this is also correct. Now here 1, 0 is equal to the output we are getting here as 0. So 1, 0 is equal to 0. It is correct. 1, 1 is equal to we are getting the output as in 1. So here also we are getting 1, 1 is equal to 1. So this is correct. So the gate is here AND gate. So this gate is AND gate. So the option 2 is the correct one, AND gate. Velocity of a particle moving in a straight line was with its displacement, they given the displacement V some value. The displacement of the particle at initial time they given us 0 and displacement of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds. At t is equal to 2 seconds we need to find now. What is the displacement of the particle? So our aim is to calculate the displacement of the particle, that is S value, displacement of the particle. Now they given here V is equal to root of 4 plus 4S. Now squaring this equation, will get V square is equal to 4 plus 4S. S is nothing but that is displacement and this can be written as now V square minus 4 is equal to 4S. V square minus 4 is equal to 4S. According to the kinematic third equation, what is the equation of kinematic third one? Kinematics third equation. Equation is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. This is the equation of third equation, kinematics third one. Now compare to these two equations. Here we are having for U square we are having here 4. So U square is equal to 4. In the U square place we are here we are having 4. And in this place 2AS is equal to, here they given us 4S. From this we can calculate what is U. U is equal to 2 and S get cancelled. A is equal to 4 by 2 and A is equal to 2. Now we calculated A as well as initial velocity U. Now our aim is to calculate the displacement of the particle in 2 seconds. So according to kinematics, second equation, displacement S is equal to ut plus half at square. U, the initial velocity we got here 2 into time they given us 2 seconds, so 2 plus half a, we got the acceleration due to gravity, that is 2 t square, they given us 2, so 2 square, so 4 plus 2 get cancelled, this is 2 square, so 4 8. So the displacement S is equal to 8 meter. So the option is here 8 meter. On a planet, a body is left to fall freely from a height of 16 meter, reaches the ground in 2 seconds. If the length of the pendulum they given us 1 meter on that planet, its time period. So we need to calculate here what is the time period, t value. Formula for time period is time period is equal to 2 pi root of L by G. Here the given value of length is equal to 1 meter. Simple pendulum, the length of the wire is 1 meter. And the height, the body is falling freely from height is 16 meter and t is equal to 2 seconds. Here we know length is equal to 1 meter and G value, we don't know what is G value here, because if some object is falling in the ground means, in the earth from ground means, will take acceleration due to gravity as 9.8. Here it is in some planet, the object is falling from some planet, so the acceleration due to gravity may vary here. So we need to calculate the equation of motion. According to kinematic equation of motion, S is equal to ut plus half at square. So the initial velocity, it is falling, this object, the planet body fall freely from the height. So the initial velocity, the body is falling freely from the height here. So initial velocity I am going to take as 0. Now this height they given us 16 meter. So the initial velocity is equal to 0 and here S is nothing but that is the displacement or height. So this is h plus 1 by 2 a acceleration due to gravity. We can represent the acceleration due to gravity, a is equal to g. This is same only. So a I am going to represent here, that is g t square. Now height of an object that is displacing from freely falling body, they given 16 meter is equal to 1 by 2 g into 2 second, t is 2, so 2 square. Now 16 is equal to 1 by 2 into 4 g, get cancelled. Now g is equal to 16 by 2 and acceleration due to gravity g is equal to 8 meter per second square. So there is a variation here. In a planet, body is falling in 8 meter per second. If they given the ball is falling in the earth means, will take the acceleration due to gravity as 9.8 meter per second square. And our aim is to calculate now time period. So t is equal to, applying this formula, t is equal to 2 pi 3.14 pi value root of L value they given us 1 meter, length of the pendulum is 1 meter, divided by G value now 8. 2 into 3.14 1 divided by root 8 is 2 into 2. Now 2 get cancelled. So t is equal to 2 on substituting this value will get T is equal to 2.22 second. So the time period is 2.22 second. Option 3 is the correct one.
Total number of atoms in face-centered cubic cell is, here they are asking total number of atoms in FCC unit cell. The formula for total number of atoms in FCC unit cell is number of atoms in corner by 8 plus number of atoms in faces divided by 2. In a cubic cell, it is a cube. Here in FCC unit cell, atoms that are present in 8 corners, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in FCC there is an atoms present in faces also. In this unit cell there are 6 faces are present, 1, 2, 3, 4, here front and back. There are 6 faces, so 6 atoms also present here. So we know that NC is number of atoms in corner, that is 8 divided by 8. This and NF means number of atoms present in faces. There are 6 atoms present in faces. 6 divided by 2. Why this? Here we are putting 8 and 2. This corner atom is shared by 8 another unit cell. This corner atom which is shared by 8 unit cells, so we represented this 8 here. Here 2. This face atoms present in face which is shared by 2 unit cells, so we denoted as 2. Here 1 plus 3. So the total number of atoms present in FCC unit cell is 4 atoms. So option 2, 4. Which compound is formed in borax bead test? First we have to know what is borax, that is Na2B4O7. When heated, this O7 10H2O, this is a borax. When heating this borax, it removes water and swells up. It removes water, H2O, and we get Na2B4O7. This is on further heating, which gives a sodium metaborate, that is 2 molecules of NaBO2 plus boric anhydride B2O3. This is a sodium metaborate. It is a glass-like material. When we solidify, it forms a beads. Sodium metaborate. It is a boric anhydride. Here they are asking which compound is formed in the borax bead test. Sodium metaborate. So option 3 is correct. Which metal is protected by a layer of its own oxides? Here they are giving copper, gold, silver and aluminium. Among these 4, aluminium has readily to form oxides to give aluminium oxides. Aluminium, which is reacted with oxygen, gives Al2O3. There is 3 molecules. Here 2 and 4. This is a reaction of aluminum oxide formation. This aluminum oxide protects this aluminum from further reaction. So among these 4, aluminum is a metal protected by a layer of its own oxide. So option 4 is correct.
Choose the incorrect statement regarding the plant Olfia. Here they are given 4 options. It is the smallest flowering plant in the world. It is the rootless plant. It belongs to gymnosperms. It is a hydrophyte. First, we need to know what is Olfia. And this Olfia is the smallest flowering plant in the world, which is in the size of a grain of rice. So the option given first one is correct. It is the smallest flowering plant in the world and it is usually a rootless plant. So option 2 is also correct. So it is present in the water, so it is an hydrophyte. So option 4 is also correct. In the first option we have mentioned it is the smallest flowering plant. Hence it belongs to the group of angiosperms. So the option 3rd is incorrect. So the correct answer is option 3. Deficiency of which elements in plants can cause a delay in flowering. So they have asked which element deficiency cause delay in flowering. Usually plants require 2 types of nutrients, which is macronutrient and micronutrients. These 2 nutrients deficiency leads to the diseases in the plants. So delay in flowering is caused by the deficiency of elements such as nitrogen, sulfur and molybdenum. So the correct answer for this question is nitrogen, sulfur and molybdenum. How many ATP molecules will be produced by the 1 NADH and 1 FADH2? Usually this ATP is called as adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy of the cell. So 1 NADH produce 3 ATP molecule and 1 FADH it produce 2 ATP molecule. So the correct answer for this question is option 3 and 2.
Select the incorrect statement about thalassemia. So here they have given 4 statements about thalassemia and they are asking to select the incorrect statement. So we have to select the incorrect statement about thalassemia. The first one is, it is an autosomal recessive disorder. So thalassemia is an autosomal recessive disorder because the parents will be unaffected and they will carry the gene and the offspring will be affected. So the parents will act as unaffected carriers and the offspring or the child will be affected. So it is an autosomal recessive disorder. So this point is correct. Anemia is due to abnormal hemoglobin synthesis, abnormal hemoglobin production. So it is also correct. So anemia occurs due to abnormal hemoglobin production. So there will be mutation in the globin, okay, globin production. So in the chromosome there will be mutation in the gene for globin production and the number of globins produced will be reduced, which leads to abnormal hemoglobin production. We all know that hemoglobin has 2 alpha and 2 beta globin chains. So, the number of globin chains will be, production will be reduced depending upon which globin is affected. They are classified as alpha thalassemia and beta thalassemia. So, anemia occurs due to abnormal hemoglobin production is correct. In beta thalassemia, mutation occurs in chromosome number 11. This is also correct. So, in beta thalassemia, the mutation will be occurring in chromosome 11, whereas in alpha thalassemia, the mutation will be occurring in chromosome number 16. So, the third point is also correct. It is a qualitative disorder. This point is wrong because sickle cell anemia is a qualitative disorder and thalassemia is a quantitative disorder. So, sickle cell anemia is qualitative because in sickle cell anemia, the number of globin chains production will not be affected. Only there will be a substitution of valine to the glutamic acid position. So, the shape of the RBC will get changed to sickle shape, okay. But the number of globin chains produced will not be affected, only abnormal globins will be produced, okay. Whereas in thalassemia, the globin chain number is affected. So, it is a quantitative disorder, not qualitative. So, it is a quantitative disorder. So, this point is wrong. So, the option incorrect statement is option number 4, it is a qualitative disorder. So, here we can see, so in alpha thalassemia, chromosome number 16 is affected. So, the mutation occurs in chromosome number 16 and the genes are HB, A1 and A2. Whereas in beta thalassemia, chromosome number 11, okay, the mutation occurs in chromosome number 11 and the gene is HBB, okay. And here these are normal RBCs, whereas in thalassemia due to the mutation abnormal RBCs will be produced. So, for this question the answer will be option number 4, it is a qualitative disorder. The gland that regulates the sleep-wake cycle is located in. So, here they are asking the location of the gland that regulates the sleep-wake cycle. First, what is the gland that regulates the sleep-wake cycle? Pineal gland. So, pineal gland regulates the sleep-wake cycle, that is, it regulates the 24-hour circadian rhythm by secreting the hormone melatonin. So, now, they are asking the location of pineal gland. So, the options are dorsal side of forebrain, in a bony cavity called sella turcica, on either side of trachea, behind the sternum. So, the correct answer will be option 1, dorsal side of forebrain. So, coming to the diagram, here we can see the pineal gland, this is the forebrain and it is present in the dorsal side of the forebrain, okay. So, the correct option is option 1, whereas there will be a bony cavity called sella turcica here and the gland located in the bony cavity is pituitary gland, okay. So, pituitary gland is located in the sella turcica. Coming to other options, so behind the sternum, what is the gland present behind the sternum? The gland present behind the sternum is thymus, okay. Thymus will be present behind the sternum, whereas the gland that is present on either side of trachea is thyroid gland, okay. It is present on, the two lobes are present, you can see, joined by isthmus on either side of trachea. So, for this question the answer will be option 1, dorsal side of forebrain, which is the location of the pineal gland. Following are the accessory glands of male reproductive system except. So, I will read the question again. Following are the accessory glands of male reproductive system except. So, they are asking the exception. So, they given the accessory glands and which one among these is not an accessory gland of male reproductive system. So the options are prostate gland, bulbourethral glands, Bartholin glands and seminal vesicles. The answer will be option 3, Bartholin glands. Whereas prostate, bulbourethral and seminal vesicles are the 3 accessory glands of male reproductive system, and Bartholin glands is the accessory gland of female reproductive system. So if you see the diagram, this is the diagram of male reproductive system. You can see here, so the testis, and here comes the vas deferens, and they join together, and this area we have the paired seminal vesicles, okay. Then the unpaired prostate gland, and you can see the tiny paired glands, bulbourethral glands, okay. You can see near the urethra, you can see the bulbourethral glands. So these 3 glands are the accessory glands of male reproductive system, okay. And they secrete seminal plasma. So this seminal plasma gives nutrition to the sperms. Along with that, bulbourethral gland also helps in lubrication of the penis. So these are the accessory glands of male reproductive system, whereas Bartholin gland, which is also called as vestibular gland, is present on either side of the vaginal orifice. So it is a female accessory gland and not male accessory gland. So the answer for this question will be option 3, Bartholin glands.